going to try something new. This is Magic Station by Funpla. It's one of their book nooks. We don't really do unboxings too much, but hey, what the heck. Let's try something different. Alright. Already I can see some advanced electronics compared to some other kits. This looks like an integrated lighting fixture. Screwdriver, some hardware, some double-sided foam tape. Alright, LEDs, LED package. Looks like we got a battery pack with the touch sensor, circuit board integration, and LED strips, as well as traditional LEDs. So that's always nice when you see a mix of those two. So it looks like we got some pretty solid lighting with this kit. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got two different mirrors. One of these maybe a double-sided mirror. Yeah, this one looks a little see-through, so I'm guessing we're gonna get an infinity effect bounce back, which is pretty cool. Can't ever go wrong with some B7000 glue. I know some people don't like the fidgetiness of getting the tip back in, but if you always forget to cap your stuff, I like that. That'll go in the B7000 drawer. Alright, we got our instruction manual. Alright, if I can get it out, jeez. Alright. Oh. Full color, which is always nice. Looks like we can clearly tell the front of pieces versus the back of the pieces. Looks like good English translations, just from what I can read really quickly. Very clear instructions with some close-ups and inserts. I like that, so that's a good thing. Alright, looks like we got some see-through paper, which will be for some stained glass, I'm guessing. Alright, our decal sheet. Nice. And I don't know if you could tell, it's probably hard to focus, but what's really neat here is on these internal pages for the folding books, you can see perforations, which means they'll actually go together as books. Like, everything will be even when you go to fold it up, which is a huge thing. It's a quality of life thing, but it does lead to higher quality book internals. That's a good sign. That attention to detail is a good sign. I see that a lot with the Row Life decals, and this is my first Funpla kit, but that's a good sign. Alright, now we got our runners. I can already see definitely not Hedwig on the top. Let's just tilt that out like that. Alright, box for a minute. Thank you, box. Alright. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh, I don't love when you have different size runners, just because it's harder to organize, but it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with quality. That's more of a personal thing. But that's another thing I really like. We have some double-sided printing on these pieces. Again, that's another indicator of a high-quality kit, because they take into account, so you won't have unfinished edges showing, and allows them to build in a more organic way. They don't force things to hide unpainted stuff. There's our little touch sensor logo. Alright, we got inserts within inserts. I mean, that's actually some really high quality printing on there. You can feel it, the quality is good. You know, obviously it's not really textured, but like you can see details in these bricks and the cracks in the paint. That's really nice, actually. Diagon platform 9. So we're just on the edge of some licensing issues here, but again, if we look at this double-sided printing, that's just really awesome. It's great detail work here. You can feel the thickness of the printing. Some is gloss, some is matte, again, which is really nice. That's like, you know, that means they put thought into how they did this. So I have to observe someone teach a class tomorrow, which means I have a couple hours to sit in the back of a room and watch other people do things. So I'm gonna get started on this tomorrow. But yeah, this is I guess our first unboxing. Maybe we'll do more of these, but this is Magic Station by Funpla. Keep an eye out soon. I believe we're going to be able to add a coupon code for them to our discount list. So thank you guys, all my guys and gals and Book Nook pals. All right, that's that.